Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID. So please reach out to us, and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you. What we are going to do, I'm going to help you to collect the trace. So how do we do the trace? Let me plan for it. So collection of trace should be from the real user to the traffic. So what I'm quickly trying to simulate the environment. So this is your node, okay? And after that, you have to install Java. After that, you have to install Tomcat. After that, we need to have certain applications here, okay? Certain applications. So here, remember, this is your host. This is the node, Java. This is Tomcat, and this is your applications. Now, here you have a Datadog agent which you have installed last time. Now, you know what? The traffic is this is the end user. Traffic will make to the Tomcat, which you know that. Which port Tomcat is running? Anyone? Which port Tomcat is running?
8080.
8080, right. So I'm showing in the Java demo, but it can be applied for other languages also. So this is the scenario. Now end user is hitting the Tomcat for the applications, and they are accessing the applications. Now I want to know how's the experience for this user. Okay, experience means trace response time. I want to capture the response time. So what we're going to do? So I'm going to install one more applications here, and this we call it APM agent. This is the infra agent. Here we call it APM agent. Now what APM this agent is doing is running in your Tomcat itself along with your applications. So whatever the traffic is received to this application through the Tomcat, and then whatever the response time is returning to the user, this guy is tracking it, very closely tracking it. And what they do, this guy send this information to here, and this agent will send to Datadog. And here you have all the response time for that application, and you can analyze that reports. Understood, all of you?
Means AP means while working while like monitoring APM we have a two agents.
Yeah, one is a infra agent, one is a APM agent. APM agent is nothing but it's not an agent kind of thing. It's running as like a code running along with the Tomcat and application. So
Okay. It's a basically a software kind.
yeah. So let me show you this thing. So first let me check whether we have Java installed or not. So Java is installed. Let me see if Tomcat is there or not. So Tomcat is not there. So can we download the Tomcat? So Tomcat download and zip file wget downloading Tomcat. Now this Tomcat, I'll unzip this one. Unzip is not there. Let me install it. Done. So now unzip Tomcat. Okay. And now I have a Tomcat. Now under the Tomcat, you have to go and give the permissions for this Linux, right? So chmod -r 755 dot. Done. So now I'm going to install the APM agent. So see here, as per the image, let's understand this way. So machine you have it, Java you have it, Tomcat you have it. Now I need to install this APM agent and this app. So app, I'm going to use the default one. So let me use this. I'm going to start this here, starting the Tomcat, and now uh, IP address 8080. So there is a many. Okay. In this machine, you have Jenkins running. So let me stop this. Systemctl stop Jenkins. Now I have to shut down one time and then start it Tomcat again. I shut down, start up. And is the Tomcat examples. There are few application which is there. Right now it's not accessible. So what I'll do, I'll just modify this access. Don't worry about this. These all are Tomcat knowledge. Recording is there. One by one, you will do that in a slow motion. You will get comfortable also. So, so done. So just have to wait for it sometime. Hmm. So there's few applications are there. I'm going to use the same application for this. Let's say this is one applications. So applications also you got it. Now we need a app agent. So how do we get it? So let me show you the app agent. So go to the APM, which is here, here, and click on the services. And you add services, you see, click on add services. So this one you see, add services. So your service is running in host, container, or serverless? Host. Did you install the agent? Yes. Which language? Java. How to download this? Here it is. So what I typically I do, create, go to the OPT directory and I download in that directory. Okay, here it is. And I'll give the permissions chmod 745 done. So the location is OPT and this one. So this is the agent, APM agent. How do we add in the Tomcat? So if you see that, you can go through all this, read this. You have a full documentation here, Java and other languages also, other environment, Spring Boot, Tomcat, JBoss, Jetty and all. And for this is the one. This is a Linux one and this is the Windows one. So create one file under the Tomcat OPT, under the bin pi setenv.sh and add this line, and this path should be OPT. Now this should be running and then once you add it, this line will be added to the class path. But I want you to add something else also. What? So Datadog APM Java, and here this tutorial is step by step, you can check it out. I want to add this one also. So here your agent is in OPT, and this some extra variables which I want to enable it. The application name in DevOps school version is 1.1. I want to add it. You to add it. That's all. So this is done. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the Tomcat and start this Tomcat. Shut down the Tomcat and start the Tomcat. And now I'm going to check that process is matching or not. So what was the file name? Agent, right? Yeah. So it's loaded. That is. So done. So this is work is done. So as per the image, this is also done. Now I'll create a traffic. You can create a traffic using JMeter, which I taught you. I hope you remember. But right now, I'll not complicate F5, 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 F5. I'll do that. You understanding, all of you? And whatever F5, F5, F5 I did, can we check this out? Refresh. And your application name is should come here. Just wait for it. See here, it started coming. See, these are the trace, okay, from last 15 minutes. And here service also will come. Just wait for a few seconds. And all. So guys, this is the way, one language I showed you. You will correct the experiences of users. Now these all experience. So this one of the request. And if you click on that, you see that here infrastructure, which infrastructure this request has happened. What are the metrics from this machine? Logs I have not enabled it. Processes I have done it. So here you will see all the processes, and this request you can deep dive into that and see that. So this is the way you can enable, and now you find out which request is getting response time maximum. So 117 milliseconds, this is the highest one. So why this is taking time? Troubleshoot this. This is the request in this server process running matrices, infrastructure, info, and all kind of things. And now let's check it out. Here it see services come. So in the real time, hundreds of services will be there here, and ultimate goal is to get the performance matrices for the your applications and so on. So now if you see that here, I'll have to create F5, F5, F5 too much so to generate all this data. And now you see here you have a request per second. Here, let me show you this here. So look at this here, request by version, request by error, request per second by version, request and error per second. Here you have percentile latency, historical latency, update score. Here you have error rate, errors, and all related stuff. Downside, you have complete details of what resources you access, how much request you made it, 87 time F5, what was the total time, latency, and all kind of things. All performance related details you will have it at this board, this page. Did you understand that, all of you?
Yeah, Rajesh, how do we know like how many times you lost the connection or like disconnected and the link not worked? Something.
So error you will be having, no, here error, correct? And here under the traces you see that complete detail, how many people have connected from last 15 minutes. You see this many times. So how many? 112. Out of is error 0, and this is the traffic last 15 minutes, and each traffic you have a complete details, each traffic. You can filter and search and all stuff like that also, you can do that to find out the issues. This graph will help you a lot because this graph is been given by Datadog for you to find out the culprit faster. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, this is how we do the trace management. Okay, so now third part which I'm going to show you, log. How do we collect the logs? So let me collect the logs. So here I am going to enable the log monitoring. How? Let me show you straightforward. So log monitoring will be enabled by agent only. Okay, so how do I modify? Let me show you. There are many ways actually, but one of the ways I'm going to do that under the opt data, no, etc. So cd etc Datadog agent, and after that Tomcat log I want to monitor because I'm running only one services, Tomcat. So here go for conf.d and tomcat.d. I remember this location, so you have to remember these locations and all the integration you will find inside that. Enter. Now what I'll do, I'll just copy this file cp. This is a sample file and make it YAML. And now this file, if you see that it has a lots of integration related changes which I have not done so far, but I go to the bottom. Look, this you can enable also this one, uh, Tomcat integrations, which I have not enabled, but I want Tomcat log. So go to the bottom section of the file. Every integration is a pattern. Okay, okay, and here this is the copy things, and here, so modify this and use this space, not a tab. So one space, two space. Here, 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Is YAML, mind it. What is the service name? So it's a DevOps school. And source Tomcat. Where is the log file? So this is not a wrong location. My log files for Tomcat is under the OPT Apache logs. So you need to have a very strong knowledge on the application front also, or else it's very difficult to set up. Okay, so suddenly you decide, oh, I'll run, I will learn Datadog, but you don't have a background knowledge. It's very difficult. So this is the logs locations. Okay, so here star, and then here regular expression you can also use star.log. So here all the files you have in C, log Catalina log. So these are the 4 logs you wanted. So this will work. So copy this whole things carefully and go to vi etc Datadog con.d Tomcat, and then file name was con.yaml, and go to the bottom section and add these lines as a non-comment and paste it. Done. So this you have added. Okay, and save it. Now whatever the logs going to these locations, all these 4 files, agent will collect it and send it to where? So send it to here. Right now nothing has come. It's log monitoring has not come. So what to do? I have to restart the agent because I modify this configuration. Systemctl restart Datadog -agent, enter. Now I have to create some traffic, else log will not be generated. So F5, 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 F5. Simple way. I'm pressing too many times. F5 for generating a traffic. And now can we validate if log has started coming or not? Refresh this one. and just wait for it. I'll just keep pressing F5, 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 because log will be generated when you create a traffic to Tomcat. So now let me check, refresh. Still not coming. Just wait for it. You can also check whether the log monitoring is enabled and functional or not. So Datadog status, Datadog agent status, actually agent status. And here if I see log monitoring, see here it is. So here, uh, okay, this is not a log, this is the integration which I did not enable. So log should be uh, okay, see here I missed one changes actually. So Tomcat changes, okay, I feel so, but here I did not enable the log monitoring actually. So how do I do that? So vi etc Datadog, this file, always remember that, datadog.yaml, and here I'll go for log monitoring. So here you have to enable this, not this one, log. Hmm, have to search for it. I don't want to do that. So what I will ask you, prefer my blocks quickly and you'll get this. So just search Datadog log and then which one you have to enable. So this one, log collection configuration. So it will be easy to search. So log, here it is. So this you have to enable. Done. Okay. So this you have to log enabled true. Done. This was needed. Now restart the agent and then check the status and carefully see here, and this is the log. But if I see that here status, there is an error. Why? Permission denied. So there's one very important statement which we have is Datadog agent is running as a DD agent. So the permission for this file, all this files should be there. So what to do? Chmod -r 755. I will add it and this directory also. Okay. So now it should be gone. So let's check it out. See here. Now status okay. Now if I create a traffic F5, 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 F5. Yeah. Now after that few seconds, you go to the Datadog, refresh. Now it should be here. I saw the status was okay. So now I don't think so there is any error. See, from last 15 minutes, these are the traffic logs you got collected. Understood all of you? Hello?
Where are we configuring the block path, Rajesh? I just connected with that.
In this file, ls etc datadog on.d tomcat, this file, this one.
Okay.
Okay. It'll be in the recording, so you can check this out. Two things I did change. Again, if you feel you got lost, just follow this tutorial, this kind of. Okay, it has a step by step. Okay, so now you have done the log monitoring also. Any questions so far, guys, all of you? Now I'll teach you how to do synthetic. Okay, synthetic is very simple. Let
Rajesh,
me
one
show
more
you
thing.
direct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're configuring only one application, right? Suppose if you have multiple applications running, and I want to
Huh.
configure multiple application, what is
Hmm. So in the same file, you can add more entries. For example, in the same file, it's just for this is the way, and this path will change, name will change, and all. But it's easy to keep it in a different files. Other in the directory con.d, there are so many files are there directory. So it will be easy for you to manage. But you can also keep it in the same file because it's a list. Remember that it's a YAML list.
yeah? Okay.
So up to you.
And how do we
Since
how do we how do we monitor that once you configure here? Then when you come to the main screen, how do you know like it's from the log is from different applications or from different path?
so here source and service is a one of the filter, but you can use the tag also. I did not add a tag, but you can add a tag also in prod, something like that. So like this. So here if you see, there is a left side, whatever the as per the host, as per the index, as per the service. I have a DevOps school service and source will be, I think, two source. So these are the left side. You can put it up this way.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you the synthetic monitoring. How? We'll directly jump to the demo. Go to the UX monitoring, click on the synthetic test. So I want to set up a synthetic monitoring for which platform? So I just told you synthetic monitoring for the most of the time used for the uptime monitoring, health monitoring. So here, one of the site which I want to test, which is here. This is the endpoint, and the if this content is there, then this is healthy. If this content is not there on this website, it's not healthy. Something like that. Let me do that. So go to the and create a new API test and URL. What is the name? Let it be. And here you define assertion. If you remember that Selenium, I taught you assertions about it. So it's the same thing. It's like a kind of Selenium only in but UI format. So here I am selecting when body is no contains this one, which is real, and here I'll destroy this, make it 16. That means if this 16, then it's okay. If it's not 16, then it's failing. From which location I want to test? So many locations are there. I'll just select from the two locations and then and retry schedule if you want to do per minute, all this thing, whatever it is. And this is alerting. So Rajesh Kumar test XYZ test. It's the email thing you get it test. Somebody you write it, all this thing, notify some team and then create it. That's all. So now this will keep running every 5 minutes or whatever it is you see here from the two location and tell you this is up or not, healthy or not. By the way, it will hit, but healthy will not come because 16, right? In reality, it's 15. So just wait for 5 minutes. You'll have to wait for 5 minutes and forget see alert has triggered now. And you click on this alerts and find out the root cause for it. And it says hey failed. You want to know why is failing. So here it says, see here, body, it's expected. Every regions you have it. See here, body should contain 16 years of extent, but it exactly not. What you do? I'll correct it. Go to the edit the test cases assertion 15. Now it will be successful. So this is the way to test the endpoints whether it's accessible or not, and so on. Also you can test which region is performing well and which region is not. So if you look at this here, my website, can you tell me which region is performing well? I'll go for 15 minutes. Tell me. You have a two region, Jakarta and North Virginia. Which is performing well?
The right side one?
North Virginia, right? Because
Yeah.
North Virginia, the load time is only in 541 millisecond, but Jakarta, which is Indonesia, load time for my website is 2.1 second. So it's not performing well. We have to do something about it. So this is the uptime and health of the check for your endpoints if you want synthetic. Now, last one, which I want to show you, RAM. How do we
Uh,
do that?
I didn't get that point, Rajesh. But synthetic is like, uptime only, right? But how do you calculate the performance there? Like, why are you doing the
Not
performance?
performance, uptime and health. I said uptime and health.
Yeah.
Health
Okay.
means whether the output, whatever the URL which you have, some return code or some text on this or something is matching or not. For example, if you remember the Selenium, something similar. Selenium assertion, if you remember,
Yeah.
something similar. Okay, now RAM.
But if
RAM is
it
like a
uptime is not correct, like say for example, if it is uptime is more and there is need for restart, will it indicate those things? Like,
no, it will tell you the exact figure. You have to take a call on this. It
okay,
will
here, but
create
how
alert.
much
Huh.
how much is uptime here? Like for example.
You can check that. So just I configure just now, so there's no downtime actually for timing. So here you see this is the I mean, this is the windows of last 1 hour.
Okay.
If you check the 15 minutes, this is the window of 15. So right now, initially there is no downtime, but health was alerts was triggered. Here, this means alerts. From after that, alerts when I reconfigured it and corrected it, there is no downtime. So downtime means it will be showing you blank. I mean
Okay.
black. So like that.
Normally we use this report to to restart the server in case if there's a necessity. So I'm just trying
Yeah.
to find like how do we know that's uptime, like it's nearing the task of maintenance or something.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So now next one is RAM. RAM is like a Google Analytics. In Google Analytics also, what you do, you embed some code into your website, each pages. Okay. And the same thing, Datadog RAM also works. So let's do that. So new applications. I'm going to import this kind of code, JS code, Android code, iOS code, React. If you know the programming language, it will be easy for you. I have a JS code, my website rajeshkumar.xyz. I'll name it rajeshkumar.xyz, and code I will create some application, and this code is good. Let me log into my website. So I'm going to embed the code, JS code, in the you know uh, in the yeah. So this my server is live server where the rajeshkumar.xyz is running. I'm trying to minimize this one. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll go to the website front page, and here there's an index.html, vi index.html. Now this is the older code which you see. I'm going to delete this and I'm going to add a new code. Little bit of HTML knowledge you need for this, else will be you'll making some problems to the applications. Done. And now, can you do one thing? All of you, just access my website rajeshkumar.xyz, and I will tell you from where you are accessing my website. I'll tell you a browser name. I'll tell you session detail. What you are doing on my website also I'll tell you. Can you just go and browse this? I'm browsing myself also. Browse this app. Don't only access, just browse this website. Okay, all of you have done? All of you?
Yeah, Rajesh.
Okay, now let me show you the session details of all of you. So go to back to application list. It'll take some time to come. Still has not come. Just wait for it. Now it started coming. So now if I see the from last 5 minutes, how many sessions you got it? So if I tell you my session, 4 people have access my website, and out of which these are the time you spend. Let me tell you one of the person who has access this one. So this guy is using Windows machine, Chrome browser. Someone is from US right now.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. So I can tell you complete detail. I still it's coming actually slowly. Lots of detail you will get it about this. Uh, in fact, what you are doing, the session will be recorded also. Don't worry about
Okay.
that. Your credit card and all this code will not be there. Only session will be recorded.
Okay.
So
You can
and
refund it.
things. No, no, it will not. Yeah, this recordings will not happen for your credit card. All this thing. Only session will be recorded.
Okay.
See that complete information about your stuff. This is your location actually. 10 and C something like that.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
city name is Galatian.
Yeah.
So like that. So complete session recording, RUM is like a clone of Google Analytics. You have it. So you can understand your user, what they're doing, what how they are using their application, which pages they are focusing more, before and after what they are doing, how much time they are spending, whether they are reached to the payment gateway or not, what they are what people are I mean what stopping them to do the transaction and stuff like that. So that way you can have a come up with a better plan and stuff like that. Okay, so now you saw that I enable the RAM also. So all this is a fundamental monitoring for observability. Remember that if someone will ask you, hey, how do I implement the observability? So you say, hey, no matter what tool you're using, in this case Datadog, you have to enable the infrastructure monitoring, APM monitoring, log monitoring, synthetic monitoring, RAM monitoring, and then all this thing you get at one place. And if any error is coming, you can analyze very easily. See, so I have a matrix, containers, container has not come so far. I need to check. Processes, logs, traces from that machine, everything you have at one place. So don't you think so you can troubleshoot much better way? And this is called observability. Make sense?
Yeah.
After this, you have to create alerts and dashboard. Last two topic, which let me show you. So alerts in Datadog, we call it monitoring here. Let me create alerts, one of each. Okay, this one I created through the synthetic. So go create a monitoring. There are lots of types of alerts you can create. Right now I'm doing one metric monitoring, CPU and all. So what is a load? You can define the CPU free or whatever it is CPU uses, or CPU limit. Depends on what matrix you want to create alerts on. So here C idle. Mine will be idle, I think almost CPU is idle almost at 98%. It's a waste of resources actually. So yeah, this you have selected, and then what is the threshold? After 60%, you should be having alerts. Alerts warning, CPU wastage. I'm just putting in a very simple way, not complicating, and create alert. That's all. So that means if the CPU idle is more than 60%, you'll get alerts, and alerts you can manage it here. Right now, no data because just now I have created. Within a few seconds, we'll create alerts. So this is the way hell lot of alerts, hell lot of type of alerts you can create. Log based on the host, metric, anomaly, APM. You have integration, live processes, logs, process check, RAM, synthetic. All this thing you can create alerts, and then you can manage it. So see that trigger has happened. Now what to do? Take a call on it. You if you think that alerts is this is alert has been triggered, you want to create a incident and assign to someone, create a case or declare an incident. and assign to someone to work on it, you can do that. That's SRE practice. Or work on it, troubleshoot why this alert has come. Can we work on it and reward? Okay, so this is the where you can create alerts in Datadog. We call it monitoring. And final thing is dashboard. So now
Rajesh,
the one of the
one more time, can you walk through? Like, just go to the monitor. From monitor, where do you go?
monitor and manage monitor, and here you can
Okay.
create a new monitor also.
Okay. So
Okay.
in this alert is like, for example, I have like three hosts and I want to go to specific host means like you have to go and select that particular host, right? From here.
Yeah, yeah. Right now here you can select. Let me show you. Let's say metric.
Okay.
Here right now I have only one host, but multiple can be there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, dashboard. So guys, dashboard means what? So Datadog is very powerful. You might have seen like this dashboard which you can see. I have created none of these actually. So you must be wondering how come you got this dashboard. So actually based on your integration and based on what you try, Datadog is keep creating free of cost a dashboard. Yeah, this is the dashboard. Okay, so you can use this dashboard also, but I want to create one new dashboard. Can I create directly? New dashboard. Name of the dashboard, DevOps School. Any of these type you can select for time being. Browser I'll select. And here dashboard need widgets. How do we get it? So one of the tactics I'll teach you, how do we get the widgets. So this is the DevOps School dashboard, no widgets. Let me fill this widgets. So go to infrastructure. Look at this here. So easy. Datadog is so easy. You can fill the widgets whichever you like. Let's say you want this one. Click on this full screen. I'm stealing the widgets right now. Instead of writing it, I'm stealing it. So here, copy this and come to here and paste it. That's all. You got this. So I stolen from infra. Now I'll steal from the APM also. Let me show you this widget. Let's say you like this widgets. So save to dashboard, DevOps School. Done. APM widgets also you got it. Without me doing anything, whatever the data you want it, you can create it. Now logs. Let me steal it from the logs also. So logs still, where is the logs? It has come, no? Okay, because I stopped F5. Huh. So go for 4 hours because I had here. So let's search you want the only the display the error. Unfortunately, there is none. So you can search like that. Okay. And then let me go. Now let's say you want this one to be shown. So click on more, save to dashboard. Which one? DevOps School. You got the logs also. Same goes with the synthetic also. Go to synthetic test. What you want, you decide. This is synthetic test. What you want, what kind of graph you want, and copy or save to dashboard, DevOps School, done. Same goes with the RAM also. So go to the RAM somewhere here and which dashboard you want, which graph you want. So here so many dashboards are there. Session is my favorite one. Graph, this session I wanted. So more or uh, more copy, no. Where is the dashboard for session? I think here we'll get it. So go for uses and these are the one. And whichever you want, let's say you want this one, session by device type. Here, copy this guy and go to the dashboard, paste it. So what I'm trying to say here is in Datadog, creating a dashboard is very easy. You can steal it. Do you want to create your own logic? Yes, let me go to this. Go to Matrix Explorer. Design your own graph. Here, select all this thing average, add the queries and whichever way you want to design. And then what to do? Here, there should be somewhere. Let's say I want the disk free. So this is the graph. And what to do after that? There is one button. I'm not able to locate this. Here it is. Save to dashboard. Export. And finally, look at this here. So many widgets you got it without you doing anything. They have given you so much. And here also you can create a widgets. Let's say you want some query level CPU utilizations, let's say. So CPU utilizations, CPU system, it's not there. What is CPU user? CPU uses from last. Oh, sorry, my bad. System, not container. So here memory free. Yeah, 2.4 GB. Save it and done. So you saw that how easy way we can create a dashboard and getting done. Okay. So guys, this is Datadog. You can monitor infrastructure, APM, log, synthetic RAM, finally create alerts and dashboard, and that is what you have to do every time. All of you are comfortable?
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.